All right, it's the morning time. Back at it. I did a video to show you guys the tachometer, but it got too dark. I shot it too late, so I deleted it and I'm going to restart this one. Okay, where do I start today? Let me start off by saying what I did as far as trying to prepare this for the next emission, which is coming up in a few days actually. So ignition, I looked at the ignition, tested the ignition. Ignition is all good. Then what I did is all the vacuum hoses, intake hoses for the fuel line, pump, the manifolds, screws, the hose, the filter, all of that has been tested, and I don't find any vacuum leaks or intake leaks at all. Now I gotta say, on the bottom left hand side here, when I used to go and put my hand over here, used to be really hot. I understand 3 and 4 is always running hot on the left hand side of these engines, according to what I've researched. So I'm no mechanic at all by far. I had some bugs in Hawaii, but you know, it was pretty simple time and day. We didn't have to do emissions. We had points we adjusted. If you didn't have a feeler gauge, we used a matchbook cover, and it was all good. But used to surf a lot and put the boards on and hit the beach every day. Even if you had $1 gas, man, $1 gas would take you to surf and right back. So those are some of the measures that I took as far as the ignition, leaks, exhaust, fuel. Checked everything out. Everything looks fine. Another thing I found, I'll show you guys, I had to use some JB weld. And on the bottom here you have that heater exchange right here. Let me see if I can get up and close. Well, the seams right there was coming apart a little bit, so I did some JB weld. I've had this over a few days now, and I'm not sure if it's going to work. I mean, it looks like it's working now, but who knows. I think this is just a temporary fix. So anyway, that was the only one that I really had to seal as far as any exhaust leaks. I went under it and everything looks good. Okay, this tachometer wasn't coming in very clear yesterday because the background I have this light color, so it wasn't coming in that great. I'll go get a camera stand so I can put this on later. But I'm not going to run the engine right now and get a reading because my spark plugs are here. So I got the Boss spark plugs right here. I'm ready to roll on that. I got my strainer for my oil. I'm going to get that changed the day before I go to emission so I can get something, you know, get it running. So I got 3 minutes on this already. Let me see if I can finish up, because I only want to do about 5-minute videos. Other than that, it takes forever to load. Okay, so these are the products that I've been using. Seafoam, Max Fast Engine Flush from Napa, Marvel Mystery Oil, and 10 weight 30. I believe the Marvel Mystery Oil breaks down the viscosity of the oil, so by using a higher number, if it goes down, it's not a big deal. Alright, so I'm going to change my spark plugs right now. And I did an oil change, and I did an oil test on how black and how clear it is, so I'll do that on the next video. But right now, time to put in the spark plugs, and then I'll go ahead and run the engine, see how it starts up, see how it maintains, and then I'll check the idle. Alright, I'll be back to it in a minute. Peace. See ya.